All right, we're at Gloucester High School now with Dean of Students, Chris Cobbs. And Chris, last I saw you, you were a classroom teacher, but here you are as an administrator now. What exactly is a Dean of Students at Gloucester High School? What is it?
Okay, Dean of Students, I can summarize it as the guy that's on the floor day-to-day operations. Building relationships with students, working with faculty and staff, adhering to all of the basic policies that are outlined in the student handbook, as well as teacher evaluation. I do have 11 teachers that I oversee in that area, social studies and vocational, and it's pretty interesting. Being the supervisor evaluator for social studies, whereas I began my career here in the 2003-04 school year. So I've come a long way going through the ranks of being a teacher, helping out football with Paul Ingram, coaching varsity baseball with Joe Orlando, being involved in different clubs, Model United Nations, helping out with the marketing in DECA whenever possible. But yeah, so the Dean of Students is the face that the students see, out on the floor.
And how do you work with staff? In other words, how do you fit in between upper administration and staff, and then down to the kids? How does that work? Do you work with other administrators? Or
absolutely. So there's two deans of students here at Gloucester High School. I'm responsible for grades 9 and 11 this year. Next year I will be responsible for grades 10 and 12. So that way we form a 4-year relationship with our students. But that being said, we use order of operations. In terms of if there is something, we handle discipline, student attendance, work closely with the district attendance officer, very closely with the school resource officer, which has been a newly acquired position, in its 3rd year of implementation. But in terms of working with the principal and the assistant principal is primarily focused is curriculum and instruction. So the titles have changed. I formerly was the assistant principal, and 4 years ago it changed to Dean of Students.
And how many kids on your list?
I have about 425 students.
All right. Are we growing students here in Gloucester? Are we going to get more kids in this building?
In the next couple of years, it is. When I started, it is an ebb and flow. It started off 8 years ago. I think we had 1,200 students in this school, but it depends on the year. This year we had a larger freshman class, but I think we're now we're around that 850 to 900 mark for the next couple of years.
All right, that's Chris Cobbs, Dean of Student at Gloucester High School with MSO News Sports. I'm Rick.